All right, so got a guy want to know how to get his ex back. All right. First thing you need to do is question why. Why do you want your ex back, right? Okay, if it's her fault, you got to really evaluate why you want to get your ex back, like I said. Now, if it's your fault, now that's a different scenario, right? Because this gives an opportunity for you to kind of correct, the direction or the perception that you've created that was a sort of false narrative. In other words, if you're not that kind of person, but it came out the wrong way or whatever, and you do think you need a second chance, or she's a real good girl and you really messed things up, then of course, then you want to try to get it back. So I'll help you with that real quick. Now, the first thing you need to understand is that in order to get her back, you can't be you, right? What does that mean? You can't be the same guy that she left when you were the guy you were that created the situation to make her leave, right? Because as we know, 60% of all relationships and breakups are started by women. They're initiated, right? We've done enough things to create the scenario where she wants to leave. So understand that as well. Women give lots of clues, guys, when they want to find their way out. So a lot of times we miss those clues till the last minute, right? So you see her heels walking out the door and you realize you screwed up. So, okay, so let's understand that. I'm going to reiterate this with you guys because it's so important. You can't be who you were. If you was on the couch when she left, she was complaining about you not being productive, this, that, and the third thing. You can't be that guy on the couch when she comes back, right? So in other words, you can't be you. You have to be a different type, right? You have to be the guy off the couch. You got to be more proactive. You got to be more busy. Have something going for yourself, right? You need the energy that you are in progression, right? She needs someone that's going to motivate her. You need to lead, right? So you can't be still on the couch when she comes back. She's going to realize that she's going to fall back into the fray where, you know what, this guy's still doing the same thing. So I'm getting the same return. It's the same guy that I left. I don't want that. So if she does come back, she'll be reluctant to stay, right? So don't put yourself in a situation. Let her come back to somebody new, a different mindset, right? Your lifestyle, for example, you want to make sure that your clothing is better, right? She wants to see a brand new man, a brand new you. Because no matter what you do, you get your clothes, get new clothes, you change your attitude, you get a job, or you get a business going, and do the things you wanted to do that you talked about. Now you're in this space apart from her, you can get to do these things. So now you've done them, right? So she comes back and you make all these changes. Now she's going to test to make sure you are not that old guy that she left. So the onus is on you not to argue with the woman, not to get in a situation where she get you riled up, right? You have to maintain masculine maturity, right? Not getting all frustrated and all that kind of stuff with her game. She's going to test you guys. Women will test. They always test. You got to pass those tests, know what they are, recognize and realize. Because when you pass those tests, she goes, oh, okay. He didn't argue. He didn't flip out. All right. So maybe he's changing. So don't be that guy, right? Make that change, right? You may have to court her a little more, right? So if she comes back and it's her mistake, though, listen, guys, if she comes back and it's her mistake, again, you have to still be that masculine, give her that second chance if she screwed up. If you're going to do that, give her a second chance. But when she comes back, she has to submit. She has to submit, guys. You got to make her submit. If not, she's not going to respect you. What does that mean? Having her, putting some onus on her. When you get her back, you have to have certain terms and circumstances and conditions, right? And you reiterate with her, listen, like X, Y, Z, we're not going to be doing this no more, this, that, and the third thing. Like the last time, here's the rules, this is what it is, and I can't see what you did before. That can't happen no more, right? That's over and done with. She has to comply with it. She says, yes, I understand. And after that, God, you check her. You still got to test her. Now you're testing her, right? Because women test you when you're coming back to a relationship. And if she's coming back, you have to test her, right? And make sure this keeps her in the mindset and consciousness of that, you know what? I'm not going to get away with this time. He's going to charge me. He's going to hold me accountable this time. And she wants to be submissive. She will fall and comply, right? Later on, as she starts to get used to the new you or the new her, whichever the situation is, right? It becomes a norm, right? And then you can let loose a little bit, give her a little bit here and there. Again, it's a little bit give and take. She's going to want that anyway in a relationship. She wants variety. Women want variety. You guys give her the variety, but still, you maintain your masculine frame. On either side of this coin,